We represent the Gamma Psi chapter of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. 27 years ago, on November 10th, 1988, at Talladega College, 6 of us formed a special bond with Brother Dexter Tartt. It was a bond that no other person would ever have. We became his line brothers. We were named the 7 Sons of Blood and Thunder. Number 1, Brother Larry Starks. Number 2, he's out of the country, Brother David Williams. Number 3, Brother Cedric Johnson. Number 4, Brother Larry McNeil. Number 5, Brother Simon King. Number 6, Brother Timothy Waller. And last, at number 7, was Brother Dexter Tartt. This was fitting because he was the brother that always had our backs. As Frat Brothers, we swore an oath to uphold the 4 cardinal principles of our fraternity: manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and uplift.
Manhood can be defined as purity of thought and act. It can also be classified as the ability to make smart decisions. Dexter Tartt was the conscious fire line. He possessed the character to do the right thing, even when it wasn't the popular thing to do. There were times when he stood against the majority of the chapel. Believe it or not, the chapel bust. He was responsible enough to reject the appeal to follow bad decisions of others. And Dexter never preached a sermon, but we learned just by watching him. And through his presence and his attributes, which were virtues, never faults, he managed to keep our chapter out of a great deal of trouble.
Dexter Tartt, scholarship, he was a representation of. He did. He kept us out of a lot of trouble. He kept our minds where they needed to be. And would tell you, I hadn't seen you at the library lately. He was our scholarship. Scholarship defined as commitment to learning. And Dexter knew that was a lifelong engagement. Like many of us, he was the first one in his college, first one in his family to graduate from college. I thank Dex for that. I was also the first one in my family to graduate college. I thank God that our junior year, he put us together and we were roommates. I didn't like Dex at the time. He kept me from doing a lot of things I shouldn't have been doing. But though I didn't like him, I loved him because he told me what was right. Get your education. Understand that scholarship will take you to places that you want to go.
Perseverance. Never give up. Never give up. Dex had one word. Actually, it was 2. You good, bro? Favorite words during one of the worst nights we've had in pleasure. Dex always said, you good, bro? Dex said, you hang in there, bro. Dex will persevere to the last.
Uplift. I'm going to come back later to speak, but Dex is my best friend.
That's all right. It's all right to cry. High school. I'm not greater than he. If it's all right for Jesus to be, it's all right for me.
Amen.
But uplift, to care for others. Brother Dexter was always the brother's keepers. He knew that all of his actions ultimately had an impact on others. He made a personal commitment to behaviors that had a positive impact upon those who lived and worked. He was often the first to give, and Dex would give you his last. I remember 1,000 times I'm in Birmingham, had to get back to Mobile. About this is all I got. You can have it. And he gave it and never asked for it back. Never asked. Dex was constantly up there.
Before we attended and we all met at Talladega College, Dexter and I attended, went on elementary together, went on high school together. We were teammates on the football team. And as Brother Cedric said, at that time, I didn't like Dexter. He didn't like me. But it was my fault. Dexter helped me grow. The older I got, the wiser I got, the more I appreciated Dex's spirit, the willingness to do the right thing instead of the popular thing. Dex was the first to forgive. He was the first to encourage others to forgive. He gave, whenever there was a call out for any community service to raise money for someone who's downtrodden, Dex would always be one of the first to give. Whenever we get together for reunions of the 7 of us, we always knew Dex would be in the number. There was always a different variation of us there, but Dex was always the constant. I'm just blessed to have spent the 30 some odd years, especially those 27, with Dexter being my friend. He was a blessing to all of us. And that is why when the word of his passing spread throughout the internet, communities, families, everybody pretty much had the same sentiment because he touched everyone. And it is our desire that the way that Dexter lived be an example for those of us who are still living. He set the standard. At this time, in honor of our friend who has entered into Omega chapter, we invite every Omega man present, to join us up front to sing our fraternal hymn, Omega Dear.